Hi, my name's Misty. Channel's name is Speculative Magpie, and I am here to do the book review for Craven's Manor by Darcy Coates. Now, this is a book that I picked out for the Spooky Smart Bitches ReadAthon for the Read a Horror Book Written by a Woman. I got this book in the horror section of Barnes & Noble. This author had 5 or 6 books that were in that horror section. This book really wasn't that horrific. It wasn't really all that scary. I enjoyed it. I really did. This was a fun book to read, but it just wasn't what I'm looking for. This book is kind of a mix of Beauty and the Beast, The Fall of the House of Usher, and Midsomer Murders. Let me read you the synopsis. Some secrets are better left forgotten. Daniel is desperate for a fresh start, so when a mysterious figure slides a note under his door, offering the position of groundkeeper at an ancient estate, he leaps at the chance, even though it seems too good to be true. Alarm bells start ringing when he arrives at Craven Manor. The abandoned mansion's front door hangs open, and leaves and cobwebs coat the marble foyer. It's clear no one has lived here in a long time, but he has nowhere else to go. Against his better judgment, he moves into the groundskeeper's cottage, tucked away behind the old family crypt. But when a candle flickers to life in the abandoned tower window, Daniel realizes he isn't alone after all. Craven Manor is hiding a terrible secret, one that threatens to bury him with it. I really, really liked Daniel. Daniel seems like such a nice boy. I say boy because he's 19, 20 in this book, and I'm old and my kids are about that age, so Daniel's had a rough life. He was homeless. He moved in with his cousin through marriage, Kyle, and Kyle's a bit of a dick and treats Daniel like shit. So when he gets this offer, of course he goes. I mean, it's like a really good offer for him. So, shoot, sorry, I kicked the table. Let's let it settle. So why wouldn't you go? But when he gets there, he's given all these weird rules, you have to be in your cottage by midnight. You can't open the windows or the doors after midnight until dawn. Don't go in the tower. Just all kinds of weird stuff. And all of his instructions are, left by a note next to the fireplace. And so as the story moves on, you meet his benefactor, the one who hired him, and you find out more about their family and what's going on. And of course, Daniel breaks every rule that he's given. He's only given 5, and he breaks all of them within 3 days. So just typical. But yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed this book. It just wasn't what I'm looking for. It wasn't scary. There were some really good fairy tale-esque things that happened in here. Some things were a little bit, wrapped up neatly into one package. But all in all, this was a fun book. I'd recommend it if you wanted some light fairy tale with this story with a little spooky theme. Yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely going to check out more Darcy Coates books, but I wanted something frightening, and while this was kind of a nice little break, I'm still going to give it, 3.5 out of 5 stars, simply because I did enjoy it. I am a huge cozy mystery fan, and by cozies I mean I like watching British like mystery television shows, and this definitely kind of had that kind of feel to it. Although you don't really know if it's in England or not. You don't really know where it is. I just like placed it in England because that's where it felt like it needed to be. It's just this Craven Manor somewhere. The backstory of the characters are awesome. I really liked everybody in this story except for fucking Kyle. Would I recommend it? Yeah, go ahead and read it. It's light, but if you're expecting horror or anything scary, this is not the book for you. This is just a fun, quick, nice little read. And there you go. So there's my review for Craven Manor for the Spooky Smart Bitches ReadAthon. I'm working on a book that's over 400 pages right now, They Thirst. And so I'm working through that one, and hopefully I'll have something up for you later in the week. Thanks, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Come back and we can talk some more about books and things, okay? Bye.